Hey, this is Paul Evans, and welcome to YourSignatureProduct.com. As we think about creating our own product, our product that we sell for $97 to $997, and there's always that holdback. Now, as we talked about yesterday, the more principle is there's always more amateurs than pros, always more starters than finishers. And if we happen to be 5 on a scale of 10, then we get to help all those people in 1 through 4. But even though we know that, there's something within us that wants to discount our accomplishments. We want to feel like, I don't know if I really have the right to pursue this. I don't know if I've really got the right to come in and help this market because I'm not an 8 or a 9 or a 10. Well, today's video is to really free you from that because there is a lot of pressure about being an expert. There are a lot of people out there telling you that you really need to be seen as the expert in your field or you won't have the credibility or people won't listen to you. But that's not true, and I'm going to prove that 100% today, and I don't think you'll have any question after the demonstration that you're about to hear. It's a little bit embarrassing, but it will make the point nonetheless. Because you don't have to be an authority or an expert in order to be able to help people. And get this, your market doesn't necessarily expect you to be the expert either. What they do want is a result. So back in February, I was in San Francisco at a conference and I met one of the presenters who is one of the most successful people in this particular market. And he lives out in California in Beverly Hills in a big mansion. So he's been highly successful if money proves anything regarding success, right? And we talked for just a few minutes, didn't follow up, had no connection, and that was in February. Now in March, I began a new workout regimen. And I've not seen him again, but I saw him about 2 weeks ago in Atlanta. Now the last time he had seen me was in March. And he is wanting to know what happened. How in the world I made these physical changes. Now I look at myself and don't feel like I'm in great shape. I'm not anywhere near the shape that I could get in. But the shape that I was in February compared to the shape that I'm in now is vastly different. So I thought that was the last that I heard about it until I got a voicemail from him. And I want to play it for you. And I think that this will really shatter the authority myth. Let's listen in.
Hi, gay man. How are you, Paulie boy? How are you? Are you looking as buff as ever? Paul, I have these boxes so random, aren't they? Paul, I have a very weird question to ask you, and I wonder whether I could ask you this, if possible. It's nothing to do with business at all. It's actually to do with working out, and you've really inspired me. How great you looked, and I kind of keep sort of working out, then not getting into it, stopping, which is very unlike me because normally I'm very kind of focused. I think it's just business takes over. Anyhow, maybe I'm just making an excuse. I probably am. So my question is as follows: would you, per chance, have time to scribble down? I mean, this might take 5 minutes, maybe just in a Word document or something, or even an email is fine. I'm interested in 2 things. Firstly, your diets, what you're having. I'm really interested in, I'm 43 years old now, so, not old, but putting on muscle is supposedly a little bit harder the older you get. And I don't think you're as old as me. But I'm interested to know what your diet is because you look fantastic and I'm quite keen on putting on a bit of muscle. And secondly, I'd be quite interested to know your fitness regime. Clearly it's working. And I've always been a believer in life that if anybody wants to learn anything, just find somebody that is doing or done what you want to do and basically copy them. And I'm wondering whether I might be able to sort of copy what you are doing. So I know it's a totally random box. I'm sure nobody's ever asked you this before. But I'd just like to know whether there's anything that you're doing. How, for example, how many days you're working out, how long your intensity is, how you mix up cardio versus weights.
Okay, there was a little bit more to that message, but that's all you really need to hear, right? Now, notice what he didn't ask. And he didn't ask it on any of our voicemails back and forth. We were using Voxer. He never asked my background. He never asked if I was a nutritionist. He never asked if I was a personal trainer. He never asked if I was certified. All he saw was a result, and it qualified me. He saw the changes that took place in my life, and it was physical, so he was able to say, wow, okay, That's a major shift. That's a major difference. Here's where I am, or even here's where Paul was. Here's where Paul is now. How did he bridge that gap? And so Chris is saying, here's where I am, and I see where you are, and I want to get there. He didn't worry about authority. He saw a result. The best thing that we can have in our business, in our life, is a result that's on display. And then we take that result and we package it in a way that helps other people get that result as well. I love what Chris said. He said, you know, my process has always been to look at somebody who's already successful and try to copy them, to emulate them. And that's what I want to do with a signature product. I've made a couple of dozen signature products. I'm giving you a couple of as bonuses, and you're actually participating in a signature product as you take signature product. And so you're going to get to copy exactly what I do to create products. Exactly. High-end products. While the world's out there producing and mass producing ebooks that they're selling for $7 and $12, you can have something that you're selling for $100, $1,000, and I'm going to show you the exact process. Just like Chris wants to copy my workout, why don't you copy my product creation workout? It's super easy, and everything's covered step by step. And whatever it is that you have of value, we're going to find this out in week 1 when we're doing our live training together. Whatever it is that you've got of value for your marketplace, even if you don't feel like an authority, even if you don't feel like an expert, even if you don't feel like you have all the answers, as long as you've got a result, as long as we take something you've accomplished, an experience that you've had, and we can show other people how to do that in a system or in a process that makes sense, that's structured well, that they're able to follow those directions and get that similar result, well, guess what? You got a signature product, and I believe it's your responsibility to release it. Not simply, hey, I don't know who I am, I don't know if I've got enough background, I don't know if I'm authority, I don't know if I'm an expert. Listen, let's lay all that down. All people care about is the result. All people care about is getting from where they are now to where they want to be, and you can bridge that gap with what you've experienced and the results that you've achieved. So let's do this. Let's create the signature product together and go to your marketplace and have something you can be proud of, something you can't wait for people to buy and to participate in, because you know that their life is going to be changed because you've achieved the result and they're going to achieve that result as well. That's super exciting. And I believe it is our responsibility to get out there in the world and release training, to release products that are going to help get people from where they are to where they want to be. I can't wait to see you inside your signature product. As always, success is not an accident. Be blessed. Hey, one more note. I'm about to do a series called Signature Sequence. It shows you exactly how to launch your signature product. And it's totally different launching a $97 or $1,000 product than it is other products. So make sure that you click the link right under this video so that you're on that list. Those are the only people who are going to get Signature Sequence for free. And I'll also notify you when the doors open for signature products so that you can be one of the very first ones to enroll. You'll guarantee your slot and you'll be ready to rock and roll when class begins. All right, I'll see you on the inside.